I thought today I would tell you all about the bunion surgery that I recently had. Um, Unfortunately, I decided to start my YouTube channel after I had had the surgery already, so I wasn't like on my phone camera vlogging about the experience when I was actually having it. So unfortunately, you're not gonna see any footage of me like out of it. Sorry to disappoint, but I can definitely share what it was like. And just, I think I wanted to back up a little bit and first explain the surgery that I had, because my doctor had given me two options. One was for an Austin bunion procedure, which corrects the bunion right at the spot, at the bunion itself. A lot of people are candidates, I guess, for that. And the advantage is that the recovery time is shorter. I think it's like 3 weeks or so that you definitely have to be off your feet, but then you're able to drive quicker, which is good. And that works for some people, but for me, because I had what they called a lot of hypermobility in my foot, which means that, like, if you picture this as the foot, when my doctor would kind of raise this part up and down a bit, he could hear a clicking, and I could feel it, but I could actually hear my foot like clicking. And he said that that was because farther up on my bones, higher up, that's where the misalignment actually was happening, and that was causing the bunion. So he encouraged me to hold off on the procedure until I would have like 8 weeks of time that I could stay off my feet and not drive. So he was going to do that for me this summer, and that's what we decided to do. And that procedure is called the lapidus bunionectomy, I think. Forgive me if I pronounced it wrong, but basically that corrects the bones higher up on the metatarsal. And he did that, and now my bones are up there. My bone is being held together with two pins that are kind of crossing. And that just takes time to heal. And he did also shave the side of the bunion, because there was bone and soft tissue that formed there. And so anyways, that's why my stitches kind of go up higher than some people that you might see, like photos of, bunion surgeries on YouTube. So anyway, the recovery is longer. Like I said, it's 8 weeks, completely off my feet. So I just wanted to say that I'm super glad that I had it done, because there's less likely of recurrence with this. If I had just fixed it at the spot of the bunion itself, then I could be back here in 10 years having another surgery, and I really don't want that. Now, that said, the recovery has been really painful. Not that it's not worth it, but it does hurt. So just to give you a little idea, I guess, about the surgery itself, it was like an outpatient procedure, so I was there just for the morning. When I was sedated, they gave me propofol, which my doctor said would be like the best sleep of my life, which is true. It just really made me fall asleep, and I wasn't aware of anything. And they also gave me like a block to my foot, anesthesia, so there's completely no pain at all. But the funny thing was that the propofol started wearing off about 10 minutes before they had finished up on my foot, and I could feel like tugging and pulling at my foot. No pain, but just I could feel like pulling at it, and it was my doctor who was, I think, stitching me up at that point. But I could hear the chattering of the nurses in the room, and the doctor, and they were saying to the doctor that he'd like looked great, was losing weight, and what are you doing, man? And then they were talking about like Game of Thrones and stuff, so I was like, it was a little surreal. But after that, like, he bandaged me up and everything, and then they took me to recovery, and as soon as I was feeling well enough, they released me. So I did try to stand up one time though in the hospital with my crutches, which I had brought to the hospital with me so that I could get to my car. And I lost my balance and immediately started to fall, and like 3 nurses had to catch me, and they did. They said, no, let's put these away. Like, we don't think you're ready for this. Crutches are kind of tricky, and if I fall, I could like shatter the bones of my foot, and that would be like a disaster. So anyway, they lent me a walker that I could use in order to just basically get to the car. And so I used that, but they said, definitely first stop after the pharmacy to get like the pain medicine. I should go to Goodwill to see if they had a walker, because they said very often, like when they're there, they always look for walkers and they usually have several. So after that, we did find one at Goodwill. It was only like $5, right? It was like the best $5 that I've ever spent, because this thing, I'll try to just show you. Hopefully you can see my walker. Yeah, there it is. It's like been the best thing of my life. I use it all the time. It's stable, and anyway, the first day that I got home, definitely take the medicine ahead of like when you start to feel the pain. Like if it says 4 to 6 hours, take it at 4 hours. You'll thank me. You just want to stay ahead of that pain. Keep the foot raised up. I had mine up on pillows with ice packs on it. You definitely want to reduce the swelling as much as possible. And it's not comfortable. I just have to say, you're going to have a hard time sleeping. I don't sleep on my back very well, but I have had to get used to that. You eventually fall asleep, so that's the good thing, right? But I think what I'm going to do is insert some pictures of my foot at 1 week post-surgery, and then at 2 weeks post-surgery, my most recent visit when I got my stitches out. So I go back again in a few days on Monday. So that's going to be my routine. Every Monday I'm going to go see my doctor, and I'll just keep everybody updated. And I'm also going to try to post like a list of things that I think you should definitely have. I mean, for sure, a walker, crutches if you're really, balanced and able to handle it, but definitely a walker. And you want to get a chair for the shower, because you're going to have to sit down when you're showering. You can't get your leg wet, your foot, so you have to kind of like prop it up out. Anyway, I will be posting like some like little lists of things that I think it's great to have. And I just wanted to say that I'm sorry that my phone keeps cutting off. I keep having to delete apps in order to finish this video. I'm still learning, so bear with me, and hopefully I'll get a camera soon, or at least figure out how to use this a little better, manage the storage. All right, have a great day, guys. I'll see you later. Bye.